Okay, guys, sorry, we are back. We're going to make a start on the next round, on the next games. So, because this match is going on a little bit, and we don't, both players need to have the opportunity. So I'm just going to mute this while I get all this all sorted. Thanks, guys.
Okay, moving on to our next matches. We've got Brett King playing against Robbie Konjetsky, and the other match is between... Who's the other match, Nessie? And Robbie, and... Okay, and what's the other... James Moran and Robbie Sunderland. So I'll just get those players over now. I'll get Brett King. Brett King, I'll just get you over here, buddy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what's happened? Okay, so what's happened is they've gone over their 3 hours, so we have to move them. They've got a 3-hour allocation, so they're going to be moved to the adjacent table. I still think it's going to be part of Reedy's Q Sports, but because they've gone over their 3 hours, they have to be moved to the adjacent table, and they're going to finish their race. They're currently at 8-6 to Darren Bampton, and so we need to kick on with the rest of Reedy's Q Sports. And sitting next to me right now is Brett King. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. It's a little bit frustrating for us at the moment, but that's just all part of the setup. I hope you've prepared well.
Mate, I've been putting in a bit of time, and I'm feeling good, feeling real good.
Awesome.
I'm hungry for this match.
That's good, and that's what it's all about. You got a big smile, and you're happy, and if you've prepared and you've done everything you can do, that's all you can ask for.
Pretty much, mate. Yeah, look, I'm going to leave it all on the table tonight anyway. So
Okay. I look forward to watching you play. I actually haven't seen you play. I'm sure I have, but I haven't got a good read on you.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
And you obviously go well if you're going to be taking Robbie on.
Look, I'm going to have a go anyway.
Okay. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Will do.
And
Thanks,
good
mate.
luck.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Looking for Robbie. Robbie. Just going to get Robbie up quickly. Soon. Robbie Konjetsky. We'll get there. Okay. It's unfortunate that, they've got to change tables, but we're on time restraints and they get 3 hours to finish their race to 11. So unfortunately, they just have to move to the table next to it. Robbie! Robbie! Okay. Okay, Robbie.
Hey, champ, how are you, mate?
How are you, mate?
Good, buddy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Vanessa.
I welcome you to Rudy's Q Sports.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
It's the...
Do you want me to stand up, mate?
No, don't want you to stand up. It's just, obviously, it's the first time we've had you. You've been in Q Sports for a long time now.
Yes, I have, mate. Yes, I appreciate the offer as well. Thank you, Brent and Vanessa.
Let's just thank Vanessa because I reckon she's the
she's the boss, is she?
She's the boss. So, but hey, you're a very good pool player.
Thank you.
There's a lot of viewers that want to see you dance tonight.
Yeah, mate. I've been in the truck a lot. You know what I mean, but I've been trying to put in a little bit of quality time. And I'm out of that truck and try and spend time with the missus and Bub as well.
Okay.
And the missus said, no, I'm sorry. It's not at this present time, go up to the shed and start practicing.
Okay.
So she's given me a little bit of freeway and I absolutely appreciate that from her. So.
All right, well, there's not really much more to say except all the best.
Thank you.
I hope you play well. There's a lot of people that are looking forward to this match.
Thank you, mate, I appreciate it. And I'd like to wish Brett good luck as well, guys. So, he's stepped up a long way too in the league. Considering years ago he wasn't that great, but he was still a great player.
Nice.
But now he's up there now, you know what I mean? He's putting in a lot of time and practice as well.
Okay.
So.
Well, good luck again, mates, and have fun.
I will, mate. I'll enjoy it.
Good on you, buddy.
I'll put a little dance on for us.
Nice.
Only a little dance. I'm
Okay.
only a small man.
Okay, we'll just get the other two players. Thanks, Robbie.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Robbie Sunderland. Robbie Sunderland.
Keep your hand there.
No. Robbie Sunderland or James Moran.
You're a little bit of a punch sponge, aren't you?
Oh, mate, I just want to get this. Get the ADHD kicking in. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, mate.
How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not bad.
Obviously, it gets a bit hectic, this sort of stuff. They've gone over their allocated time. Unfortunately, it sucks. They've got to move to the table next to the play. It's 8-5. They've still got a bit of a game to go. Who knows? That could go another 45 minutes, an hour. Who knows?
Yeah, it's still a good table though. So all the tables are good.
It's still a good table, but you know that at the start that you get 3 hours to play your game.
Oh yeah.
How's prep been?
Not too bad to be honest, mate. I haven't done much.
You haven't done a lot.
Nah, I haven't been able to. So just the last couple of nights, really. So Tuesday, Wednesday is pretty much it since before Christmas. But no excuses. I know what I'm getting myself in for. It's just
What I like
see.
about you is you just go, ready, put me up against whoever. Like I could just say, I'll put you up against Listy, and you go, look, I'll give it a go. And I like that attitude.
Yeah, probably stupid, but
No, I really like the attitude, and that shows to me that you're just willing to have a crack.
well, you've got a chance to improve. Play on this stage, play on the front of the cameras, the lights. That's what you want to be.
Mate, I wish you the best today.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Will do. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Hey, big fella.
How you going?
How are you?
Pretty good.
Mate, we've talked about this for a good 18 months now, I reckon, off
I
and
think
on.
so.
And tonight's, this afternoon is time to dance.
That's right.
You know what? I haven't seen a lot of your pool, but what I'm told is you're a bit of a freestyler.
I suppose so. If I'm in a rhythm, I play well, and if I'm not, I change my rhythm.
I look forward to seeing you play, actually. Should be fun. how's the preparation?
I haven't thought about it all week, so I've got about a week's worth of stress in the last 10 minutes. I'm
Okay.
feeling alright. I just want to get started, put a couple of balls and settle in.
Well, let's get into it straight away. I wish you all the best of luck, Robbie.
Thank you.
And enjoy yourself.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so now we'll get to the pool. So we need to get on with this straight away because that's where we're at.
Always mute. Just got to check something out, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, Groovers. Ah, dearie me. Remind me not to listen to Brent. I said we're going to have to move the other table. I need to get it on the string. So that was a quick change of turn. So the Darren Jesse match is still going at 8-6. I will post the scores into the chat. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for the switchover, and thank you for everybody's what do you call it? I can't even think at the moment. What do you call it when they oh God, I can't even think of the word. Nah, it's gone. When they just just go with the flow. Thank everybody for going with the flow. There we go, that'll do. Cherie's looking at me going, yep, righto. She's lost it. So James works at Q Masters. Sorry, not James. Robbie Sunderland works at Q Masters. He's playing James Moran. So there's an 6-9, sorry. So 9-6 to Jesse on table 3, first to 11. Robbie? We have 1-1 there. Guys, I just have to pop that in there every now and again. Oh, who got that one, Brett? Good Lord, I can't keep up. Too many games. The Brett King Robbie Kajewski, that's a race to 13. My fault completely because I had I did a typo in their promo, so and all their backers and everyone bet on them as per a race to 13. So it was only fair we honoured that. So they got 3.5 hours, so until 7:30, and then we got the main events on at 7:30. Geez, how did you reach that?
I jumped.
The old Robbie K, he can take a joke. It's really good. Bless him.
That's Rocky now, boys, eh?
He's turned up in his blacks, his full dress code. Look at him. So thank you to Shapira as well for reffing today, and we've got Scotty who's doing the other match. It's all just happening real quick. We've got 3 tables going. I don't know which way to look. Okay. Which rules are Brent's here? He might know. Which rules are for what?
I think they're playing the black ball.
Okay, so Robbie. Oh, there's 2 Robbies. So Robbie K and Brett. They're playing what? World rules. They're 2 Robbies, Dale.
Robbie and jet ski.
Right. Oh, Jesus. He hurts my brain, that man, I'll tell you. And think. I don't know. We'll soon find out what rules they're playing, Shell. I'm like, I have no idea. I don't worry about that. I put up international and they turn out they play black ball. Black ball. So James has he's got a couple of funny balls there. So what's Robbie on here? Robbie's on the... What's Robbie on? Is he on red?
Red, yes.
God, who knows where to look. Jesse's trying hard to just put this match away. I hope you can see that okay on the top right. It's the best I can probably try and do to... No data. No data, excellent connection. Stupid thing. I've got plenty of data. What's it on about? Right. I'm just going to mute this, guys, because I'm just going to see if I can get a three-way, like a bit better picture for that third table. Can't do three things at once.
If you're already doing it.
So Jess, who do you belong to? So I hear a little birdie tells me that your dad. What's your dad's name?
Ruffy?
Gruffy. And I hear he gave you some money.
Yes.
How much did he give you?
250.
Wow. Wish my dad gave me 250.
What do you have to do to get you 250?
What do you want?
Yeah.
It's cheating.
What?
After the frames ended, I was going to help get the
After the frames ended, yes.
Can I hear myself now?
And Jess, how old are you? 12. 12 going on 15. Well, Jess, thank you so much for coming and cheering on your dad today. It was really good. I heard you in the background. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Gruffy.
She does. She calls it, come on.
Gruff. Yeah, I know. I heard it. Come on, Gruff. Yeah. Good. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to remute this, guys, because I'm still working on the other picture. So. Okay, guys, tell me how that is. Have you got a clear view, really, of all three tables? Obviously, oh gosh. Obviously, once the third game finishes, we will go back to a dual view. But if we don't move, whoa! If we don't move people over, it's it's not to take anything away from them. I know it can sometimes hinder their game, but unfortunately we just have to keep moving, and that's what they're informed of before we start. Okay, thanks, Michael. So it's pretty reasonable on the third one. It's just it's not super clear, obviously. It's just a little webcam. It's amazing the difference of what we used to use. That's my webcam that I started with. So, started all this streaming with. But it'll do the trick for now, and at least, the players have still got some sort of viewing for the people at home, their families that can't make it, their parents, and they can still see what's happening in the match. So I'll keep you updated as we go, obviously, with the scores. Currently 9-7 to Jessie. I would imagine that the Robbie Kay and Brett King match will be a long one. So Paul Christos, we're taking up half his pool hall here today. And I'm pretty sure it's world rules for the Robbie Kay Brett King. I've watched that much pool over the weekend. I'm confused about what rules are what. Very bright. Okay for what you have. Yeah, not a worry. Thanks, Michael. It's in a different part of the room. It's got lights going behind it, actually, which is different to where I'm sitting. I'll try and adjust the colouring I'll just mute this for a second. Okay, hit me with it. Is that a bit better? I think that looks a little bit better, yeah? It's obviously not going to be the same quality as the other camera. Other cameras seem natural for what? No. Yeah, that's okay. I think it's a bit better than what it was actually. It's a little bit more greener. I think the balls, yeah, it's probably the best I'm going to get. But thanks, Michael, for your feedback. It's less untated appearance. Yep, cool. See, I can't wear my glasses because otherwise I can't see the tables. But then I need them. Then I need them to read. It's like, oh god. Oh. So the boys are still 9-7 over there with Jesse, just so you know. Nothing's changed really. We've got 2-2 with the James and Robbie. Robbie's nominated yellows. Oh, Jesus, that sun. Cop that. Oh, Jesus. It's that time of the day, isn't it, where it's, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I have to put them down as soon as I get in the morning. I'm like, put the blinds down. I don't know that Robbie's actually, either of them have played on our card before. I think Brett has. I think James has.
James has, yes.
Yeah. I'm losing track now. It's totally forgot that it was a rematch between Peter Corley and Robbie. Peter Corley and Dave.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on a sec, I'm just... Bloody sunlight. Oh. Have Android, reverse electronics. Fine bold type, ouch. Where is my little bold font? It's okay, I can read it in caps without my glasses on. People say talking in caps is yelling, but I just say it's easy reading. Isn't it? I used to type all my docs and everything at work. You know, people would go, Vanessa, you do all your documents in caps, and I'm like, yep, because then I don't have to do shift and to make everything a capital letter. I just type the whole same thing, you know, 70 words a minute in capitals. Yeah. So Darren's at the table over there. I know, just sorry. Pay attention, Vanessa. Jesse's just gone in off, given Darren, I would say, 2 shots. Look at them all, they're all 3 of them. They're all down at the same end. That doesn't happen that often, does it? Where they all basically get down at the same time. Unless they're all breaking at the same time. Here we go. Oh no, he's got one more. Okay, so it is a 9-8. Jesse. They're just having a quick little break. Jesse's just gone to the loo. You're hearing us loud and clear as well. I'm not too loud, I'm not talking too loud. I don't know what to say. I've been talking all day. Robbie takes a quick 3-2 lead, thanks to Cherie. She's my little secretary. She's got my back, my wing woman. Every woman's got to have a wing woman, I reckon. See my wingman? Over there. He runs away, see? He's just like, goes off to the toilet, then he'll go to the bar, then he'll go and, yeah. Doesn't he? Yeah, he cracks him. He cracks him. Yeah. Yep. Imagine that if you weren't looking and you copped one in the bloody temple. Oh. Deary me. So Brett to just roll this in, just to dolly it in to take a 3-1 lead. It's 3-1 to Brett King. Oh, okay, hang on. I've got to change the... this might look a bit dicky, everyone, but I'm going to change the names over because they've got Brett on... It's my OCD is kicked in again. So they've got Brett is on a different side on the scoreboard. So give me a sec. Sorry, my OCD is intact now. Good to see the lads doing well, not too loud. Oh, confident newsreader, how you going? And here we are in the beautiful Brisbane. Sunny Brisbane today at Q Masters Pool Hall. We have James Moran and Robbie Sunderland, with Robbie taking out a 3-2 lead. And then we have on table 1, we have Brett King and Robbie Konjewski, because he said I'm a newsreader. Around this time of day, Shez, I do get a little bit mental, because I've already been here for like 8 hours. And I start to lose my marbles.
There was no way I was getting out of bed that early to watch a 10 o'clock match.
Yeah.
I was still sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, see there's that, that sunlight. It's the only thing, hey, with having the tables on this position, the sunlight that comes through. It'll be gone soon. It should be gone very soon. And then there's that bit that's coming on the table here. Is it down there, Robbie? Down the end?
No, it's not down there.
I'll find you one. So James has got a total here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, Michael. It should go soon. It's just in a real shitty spot. Okay, so these guys are playing different rules because he's just picked that up. So it must be when there's a foul, ball in hand. What rules are they? I don't even know anymore. Is it black ball? International? I'll find out. And, oh, Jesus. See the sun every time they open the door. It should hopefully go soon, the sun. Ooh. Thanks, Daniel. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Ah, Toby! Finally, you're online. Where have you been? Haven't seen you for ages. Toby doesn't miss a match.
No, that's stick holder.
Stick holder. Cherie called you a stick holder, Toby. Oh, God, that sun.
If he doesn't know how to play with the cue, he just holds it.
I just hold it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'd be black ball. What did you say? Hello, ladies. Yeah, old Tobes. Oh, why wouldn't you? Robbie just waves like hello. Yeah. Three alls. Oh, bit of a miscue there from Robbie. James, are you guys black ball rules? Black ball, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, definitely black ball. Confirmed. And the old Robbie K has to get the extension. Checking in on the boys. Oh yeah, just having a little sticky beak, Toes. Just sticky beaking. Typical sticky beak. You love it. He was with me at 4 a.m. in the morning one night. I'm just like, yeah, you're laying in bed just with one eye open, one eye shut, holding your phone. And Sean and I were here trying to be quiet and commentate at 4 a.m. in the morning and just like losing our marbles. Unbelievable. Get ready for the Christmas Cup soon. Probably the weekend around the sort of 16th, I think, the 16th, 17th and 18th of... Oh, Christ. That was bright. That was like right in the smack bang in the eyes. Did you see that one? Did you see that? I got a fright. Yeah, stay there, Ash. Don't move.
Do something useful with that video.
Yeah. Food celebration. 4 a.m. Christ, where'd you go? I was sound asleep by 4 a.m. Celebrating Rochelle's win, so congratulations to the girls. We had our first ever ladies match yesterday, and the girls, the girls took it, brought it. They loved it. We're still 9-8 Jessie, by the way, on the other table. There's nothing's really changed there. So oh, well, I'm glad I didn't come then to the casino. So 10-8 Jessie on table 3. It just gets me in the eyes. Thank you to Jaden Dinger for refereeing that other match. That other match has gone for 4 hours. So got some other good matches coming up at 7:30 with the main event. Good shot. Oh. Nice. Solid. Has he got the little double me over? Sorry guys, I'm just going to mute this for a little while. Sorry. got a massive break. Dales, can you land a break like Robbie?
I just don't have his build.
He's about 20 years younger than you too. Yeah. So Robbie K, they're all there if he wants to take them. He's just got to make sure that he goes the right option. Massive thank you to today too for Ollie and Jack taking on the 10 a.m. match at such short notice. That was a cracker of a match. Don't know that Robbie really wanted that to get. Robbie K wanted that to go in. Wasn't overly impressed with that, but he's still on the one in the centre. Clear it from the black. They're all there. He's just got to keep picking away. Same with Jesse. Jesse's in a little battle. Darren's working hard to stay in the match. Darren's he's got a ball covering the pocket down in the bottom right. Great shot, Robbie. So Robbie K. Just drilling him in to take it to 4-2. And we have 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. And what do we got? So we got James's matches. James, they're all there for him. Oh, he hasn't landed good on that one. He's tutting. He's going. Still 10-8 over in the Jesse match. Oh, must have missed something. How the hell did you get that yellow up there? And Darren's a Gold Coast boy. He's got a few Gold Coast supporters up here tonight, so thanks to Darren for Darren and Jesse. Darren's opponent was originally Brad Locking, so thanks to Jesse for taking this match on at such short notice as well. We do have cancellations from time to time, and unfortunately Brent's got to get back on the phone and try and either find a new match, or we just don't have one at that time slot. But pretty much we've got it down pat now that a race to 11 is a 3-hour time frame. The other boys have been going. So they've been going 4 hours, 10 minutes now, so because this has been going for an hour. So I'm glad I stepped in when I did, because Brent would have just let it go. Or he would have gone at 4:30 gone, we need to get the other game on. So what happened? What happened? Brent, ready, go over there. So James Moran takes it back up to 4 on. Oh, is it another one of those? Brent, you're talking to the player. Brent. No. So I think the little bit of commotion over there is called foul snooker. He's got called ball in hand and he's picked the ball up. But if there's a ref, it's like the same one with the Richard. If there's a ref, then it's the ref's call. I'll get Brent to come and explain that. I'm trying to pick up what he's saying. It's really difficult. I got a feeling it was because of a foul snooker, Ryan. A foul snooker, similar to what happened this morning with the Richard Coma game. It was called a foul snooker. He's nominated ball in hand, and the player has picked the ball up. Rather than the umpire, and the umpire has then said foul. So yeah, I've got a feeling it's still the same thing, what happened this morning. We'll get Brent to come over and explain it. What are you doing? Oh, they're going to replay the frame, are they? So I think they've decided to replay the frame, everyone. But other people shouldn't be getting involved. It's between the player and the referee and Brent at the end of the day. Brent's the, I guess, the final adjudicator because it's our event. At the end of the day, the referee has the final say as well. I'm just going to mute this for a second, guys. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that. Oh. So they're going to replay the frame, guys. It's still 8-10, or 10-8 to Jessie. Jessie's not overly happy with that decision. Neither sort of Darren. At the end of the day, I guess the rule, and technically, as per the rules, if you're at the Nationals, let's say, and this occurred, it would be foul because you've put your hand in the pocket or you've stopped the ball from going in the pocket or whatever. It's loss of frame, it's all sorts of, So he did ask for a foul, snooker. He was granted. Oh, the poor bugger. So it'll be just be devastating for Jess. Have I missed anything else? What's going on? I reckon it looks. I'll open them all tomorrow once I chill on the couch, and all the payments for all the winners will be distributed tomorrow and Monday. I can only do 20,000 a day. I know that seems ridiculous, but I had to up it. Obviously, the bank to up my daily limit to, I think, pretty sure it's 20,000. So, all right. So we'll distribute that and get that out of the way tomorrow, and once I can sit down and relax and concentrate. So if I don't open your message, it's not because I don't want to read it, it's because I need to leave it there to remind me to check things. When refereed, it is the umpire's responsibility to pick the ball out of the pocket or off the table. Only if the umpire does not approach the table, then the player is entitled to retrieve the ball. Okay, thanks, Paddy. There you go, and that's come from an umpire. So there's the rule. If the player retrieves the ball, the time starts from then. If the ref does, time starts from when the ref hands the ball over. Is that right, Pat? Well, I'm the tournament director, really, but what would I know? Brent's only the backup.
Just go forward and fraction it up and take it off the dog.
You're welcome to rack your own, if you prefer. Oh, they're just not. Yeah, okay. Those half racks. Rachel had one of those yesterday. What do? They make it tighter, do they? Robbie. Why was I getting my phone? What was? Oh, that's right. Yeah. You can rack your own. Why?
Brent, can you rack this, please?
You don't want to rack your own.
No, I just don't think it's right if I rack my own and if I play it against the opposition, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it's right. How about if I up and in my height, forward or something, or back, or... No, have another go, mate. Oh. You better have another go, Brent. I'm serious. I'd open up again.
Brent just racks him and then walks off. He's just like, yeah, that'll do. That'll do you.
That's what's last thing. That's why I think we're both still together. No, I'm not happy.
his girlfriend's just in the background going, "Oh my God, I can't believe he just said that. I'm going to kill him."
Nominate Reds.
Oh, that's funny. What do we got? So Darren's on the yellow. He's got second visit. He really just needs to just bounce off one of the yellows and just leave it. Just bounce it and leave the white pretty much where the yellow is, the top yellow. Don't know if it can get under that. Can't really tell. What do we got? Can you get under it? That's a great shot. Oh no, it's... Hey? Yeah, next frame. After this frame. Yep. Yeah, you have a break after this one. Break after this one. Every 8. 7 or 8. You've gone past the 7, so you can wait. Okay, so he's saying here, have a go. Which is the right shot to do. Re-rack, replay the frame, same player to break, final words of next tournament director. Correct, Dan. Oh, hang on, hold on.
You're right, little fella.
Two. I actually don't like the conflict of that sort of stuff. I'm not a fan of that. Because I don't like seeing anybody, get upset or... That's a good shot by Darren. He's saying here, take 2. All James needs to do is hit it in the right position. Jesse. Christ. Hit it in the right position to chip it out and not pot the yellow. And sometimes when when there's been a little bit of a controversy, just like that, little bit of controversy, it can sometimes hinder the person that was in front. It'd be horrible to sort of see that, and I don't know. What do you do? Glenn, they're table 2 are playing black ball. Table 1 are playing world rules. And I think the Darren Bampton game is also black ball. So it's so hard to know. We had Jesse. Okay, so 11-8 to Jesse Watts. Well, there you go. So I'm just going to mute this, guys, just so I can go and say congratulations to the players. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're back on, and we're just going to have a bit of a chat here about how we can change some rules moving forward when it comes
Brent,
to
move your chair back.
when it comes to the termination of a foul snooker or a ball in hand situation. We need to nut it out with the players before we start in future matches, because on a technicality that really doesn't change the outcome of the game, we can't have debates and indiscretions of losing frames and re-racks in money games over small technicalities. Is it a foul because he says, hey, ball in hand, foul snooker, when it's granted by the referee and he just happens to pick the wide up?
Back, Brent. You're talking too loud.
Is it a foul? I don't agree. It's a foul and loss of frame. If the referee has said, yes, it's a foul snooker, and he's asked the ball in hand, yes, he grants the ball in hand, the player picks it up. So what if the player picks it up? I'm talking.
Yeah, move your
Okay.
chair back.
No, I'm talking. What?
I'm saying you're too loud.
I'm too loud. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry that I'm too loud. Sorry, I'm too loud. Okay, so it'll be interesting on people's things. I hate what's happened today in a couple of the matches already with the technicality of I've got a foul snooker, I've been granted it, I just happened to pick the ball up after I've been granted it off the referee, and because I've picked the ball up, it's a foul. Well, it doesn't wash with me, and that's the way I see it. So it'll be interesting to hear what people think, because I don't care if it meant the player that I was playing against was going to pot his last couple and win the match. I couldn't care less. I think there's an etiquette. I have fouled, or the other players fouled, and all I've said is ball in hand, I've been granted it, I pick it up, so what? I haven't changed the outcome of the game. All I've done is pick the ball up and go to bring it to ball. Now, listen, it'll be interesting on the comments. I bet you they'll be mixed, that you'll all say, hey, it's within the rules. Well, I would never, ever take that foul. That's all I have to say.
Oh, so he says that and then he walks off. And that's all I have to say. Well, you know what, Reedy, you're not coming back here. You're bad. God, he's a nightmare. Anywho, I've got to take a photo of these boys in a minute when I find them. But other than that, people, how's your Saturday going? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's just poor etiquette, really, isn't it? Oh, the controversy. Oh, the controversy. So these guys have actually got 3.5 hours before they had to start their next match, so we should be fine. We should. We might get a little bit of a break. So Christos, thank you to Christos and the boys for putting all the table stuff back. I might even pack up that camera, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, Neil. Yeah. there's rules and then there's etiquette, isn't there? There's rules and then there's my rules. It's kind of like my my stationary cupboard at work, Shez. It's I've got a stationary cupboard at work, and then some of the guys turn up, and then I just go, there's the staff's cupboard, and then there's Vanessa's cupboard. It's like I've got all the goodies. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Oh, Robbie, almost. So we've got a battle on our hands here with the Robbie and James. Oh, unlucky James. I'm just going to put this on mute, guys, and just pack up a camera so other people can sit at that table and they can position it for the night matches. Won't be a minute.
Hey, Daz.
How are you, mate?
These are always the tough little chats. Thanks heaps for playing today.
I enjoyed it.
How do you reckon you went?
It's hard to say. You're always going to have a few bad shots, but it's disappointing. I couldn't get the ones I want when it counted. But that's cool though. And just come back and get more balls and try and get better. That's it.
Where do you think the match was possibly lost? There was a stage in the match where you felt it got away from you a little, or
Not really. I thought I was in it the whole time.
Yep.
I never had the mindset of losing.
Okay.
I've always. I'm a fighter, and that's just what I do. I never give up, and as long as you're out there and the balls are on the table, you still got a chance of winning. So.
Obviously I have to touch on what happened just to let the viewers know on what happened and my thoughts, and it was a very tricky situation, and I feel that both parties could be upset with the outcome.
No, not at all. We just spoke about it before, and we were both pretty. I mean, it could have gone.
Could have gone your way. Could have been of loss of frame, possibly.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, but
okay.
I was talking to a few guys outside, and then they just said in the Nationals it's automatic loss of frame. So
Okay.
I don't know. I guess that's something we've got to look into for the next situation that happens.
So what we're going to do, because obviously this happened twice.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to let all money match players know that this particular rule will not happen.
Loss of frame. It's loss of frame every time.
No.
Everything?
We're not going to have this rule going forward. That if you're granted ball in hand by the referee, that you can pick it up.
Yeah,
because
it doesn't matter one way or another. As long as you make the rule and it's the same for everyone, it doesn't matter.
That's what we're going to do moving forward. It's never happened. It's happened twice today.
Yeah.
But if you are granted ball in hand by the referee, I believe you should be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay, even though it's the referee picks it up. If he grants it to you and says yes, it's foul snooker, and you say, hey, can I have ball in hand? The referee says yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, technically the referee picks it up, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen again in any of our money comps because I'm going to let everyone know that's not going to be a technicality.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as the rule's there, then everyone knows what it is. It's all good.
And we have no problem.
Then there's no discrepancies, is there?
There's no discrepancies.
No matter what way you go.
Okay. So, so that's what we're going to do moving forward. That we're not going to have dicky rules that don't change the outcome anymore. It's not going to. That was a horrible spot I had to be in.
Yeah.
Because if he gets a warning in that situation, well, he picks it up and then he taps his last ball.
That's where I think that there shouldn't be any discrepancies. There shouldn't be warnings. There should be one rule and that's it.
Okay.
Either you can pick it up or you can't pick it up.
Okay, so just to go over this, if we go black and white and we say because he touches the ball, he loses the frame, I don't believe it's within the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
And that's my own opinion, though.
Yeah, it's just like golf, I think. The rules are there for a reason. And
okay.
Either on both sides, it doesn't really matter. If the rule's there, you play to the rule.
Yes.
And no matter which way you want to go, as long as it's firm in what everyone does, that's all that matters.
I do like what you're saying, okay, and I think it does come down to, it's sort of like if we're playing Thursday nights and it's you and I, and
that's a different scenario though. There's no money on the line.
But it's still competition.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say I was playing in a Queensland title, and the same thing happens because we don't have refs.
Yeah.
I pick up the ball.
Yeah, that's a completely different scenario though.
I know.
You can't.
Well, anyway, I won't touch on it anymore. Okay, you guys have had the discussion outside.
Yeah, just going forward though, just as long as there's something in the rule book to give both parties the same
everyone.
So
from
everyone
now-
knows the same thing.
Everyone from
It's-
now on
there won't
will
be any
not,
more
will not
discrepancies.
have that problem.
Yeah.
If they ask for it,
Yeah.
they can pick up that ball.
Yeah, well, that-
as long
that
as it's
sorts it
been
out,
as long
doesn't
as it's been granted
Yeah.
by the referee.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
that will not happen ever
Yeah.
again in any of my money matches.
yeah. Well, that's good going forward.
Okay, Daz, thank you for playing.
Yeah, cheers. I appreciate it.
Maybe next time we work a little harder together. You've done a
Yeah.
good preparation.
Yeah, no, I'm keen to get back on the table.
Get back on the table. Have a look at the video
Yeah,
and see where we can
Yeah.
fix up a few things.
yeah. No, I'm keen for another rematch too. So we'll maybe keep that on the cards. But
Okay,
yeah, I've got a lot of improvement to do. So
not a problem,
There we
mate. And I'll enjoy working with you if you're
yeah,
interested.
cheers.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Daz. So I'll get Jesse now. Thank you, mate. Jess. Okay. Firstly, to Darren, I've got Jesse now sitting next to me. Firstly to Darren, gracious loser, good sportsman, didn't want to take the foul. Is it a foul? Okay, it's up for debate. I don't accept it. That's personally. Jesse thinks it's possibly not great either. But we'll touch on that right now because I've got Jesse. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Your thoughts on the match?
I think the score was 8-3, and not long before we changed tables, I was playing really well. I did what I said I wanted to do to my mates, which is basically just cue the ball in the first 2 or 3 frames. He played a bit tactically, but then it started paying off. So when I raced out to 8-3, but I underestimated mentally how much energy I was spending because I was so focused that by the time I got to halfway, 3/4 way through the match, so that 8-3 score, 8-4, mentally I felt like I was cooked. But I didn't put that down to me concentrating so much. So if I did it in the future, I'd have to play a few more games beforehand that had some consequence, a bit of money, $100 or whatever, or $200, to get my, just to manage that, because I could have backed off a bit with my concentration.
Yep.
And when I started to feel it happening, I was like, shit, maybe I've overdone it. I could have spent just a little bit less time on each shot, focusing so much, then I had more juice, brain juice left for the end of the match. I feel like that's what happened. If we played it again, and it was like I played a race tonight or something, it's such a long match as well, But,
It was a long match and it was a 5-hour match or something. These things happen. Unfortunately, we had to move you to another table. That's the rules that have been put in place. That you get your 3 hours allocated. You don't finish it, you move to the other table, and the other 2 games are played. Touching on what happened later in the match, because I need to talk to you about that. It will never ever happen again in any of my matches. The technicality, because they'll be clued up straight away on what happens there. And even though it might be a rule that it is a foul, I will not have another player in my thing argue or talk about that, hey, he asked for the ball in hand and he picked it up and all that crap, because I'm going to say to the players that that's just not going to be an issue.
as in,
Once he's granted by the referee, and he says that's fine, you can pick the white up as long as it's a clear, or you can pick it up if you want to pick it. You're not going to be fouled for it, or you can say to the referee, hey, you pick it up, whatever. But if you happen to pick it up because you're mentally focused on something, as long as you have asked for that ball in hand and you've been granted, I have no issue whatsoever with you picking up the ball. Okay, now it might be a technicality. If you did this at such and such, you lose the frame or this and that. Doesn't wash with me, and I've said this a few times. Okay, and every single player that plays in any of my matches will be let known that we're not going to cop that. Okay, because we have been given the granted of a foul snooker, and it is ball in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you, explaining that to me, but Darren, when I went and spoke to him afterwards, we're all good, there's no issues at all. And when I said hello to all his mates and everything as well, so I personally, I would have just let it go. But at the same time, I don't know what the situation is, if other people backing him or whatnot. technically, like you say, it's a technicality, right? It doesn't actually change the outcome
It doesn't.
of the match whether the referee takes the white back up to the bowl,
Well,
or I take it there myself.
No, but the horrible situation. The horrible
I
situation.
had to smile for a little while, but at the same time, I was a bit like, okay, wow. I hope the match doesn't get decided on this.
The horrible situation was, I was called to intervene and come over, and the thing is, because I'm going to be a little bit biased towards what I believe, that you should be fine to continue, but it changed the outcome of the game if you were given the ball in hand because you had tap to finish the frame off. But yes, have you fouled? And it was a really tough predicament to be in, and I hated it. We've got it sorted.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold a grudge about it. As I said, I already explained in the match as well to Darren. I was like, I probably wouldn't do it, but fair enough. That's the rule. That's the rule that we walked into the match.
And the thing is, I think the fairest thing that we could do, and you weren't happy with it, was a replay of the frame.
It all worked out anyway. I ended up getting the last one too. If
I feel that on another day you lose the match after that. That's how I felt. Because just on another day, I believe, because that went against you, that you lose that match after that, and I can see that happening, and that's just never ever going to happen. Okay, and I think you could. Well, I feel that you could have imploded big time there because I thought, even though it was a technicality, I thought you were stiffed.
Yeah, I mean, when I play, sometimes for a brief moment, you might feel a little bit upset about something, but I don't hold in my mind too long after it's happened. It actually made me focus more, to be honest, because once I come back to the table, I was twice as focused as I said to you already. I was already fading out a lot. So when I come back to that frame, yeah, like you said, it would be a shame if it had been decided that way. Or if I had have mentally just been too, disappointed with the way that decision had gone.
Okay, now I know so many respectable, honest, great sportsmen out there that play pool, and I reckon I could name 20 right now or 30, no problem in the world, that would never ever take a foul there and just say, oh, who cares that you've picked it up, right? You were granted it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was my opinion, but I don't want to lay the boot in either because everyone in life has different perspectives on things. Me and Darren we had a good chat at the end, a bit of a laugh. So again, I agree with you. I wouldn't have called it that way. I wouldn't have done that. But I'm happy to just move on. I don't want to lay the boot in.
There's no laying the boot in.
Yeah.
If I was playing for $20,000, no. If I'm playing for 20, and I have played for 20,
yeah, of course.
And my opponent is on the hill, and he picks the white up, and I've got $15,000 worth of backers, I tell the backers, mate, it was a foul, doesn't change the outcome, he picked the white up. End of story. I played a foul snooker, it was granted by the referee, end of story, he can pick it up, whatever. Move on.
That's why I blackball and other rule sets as well. Even then, not nominating a ball, it's obvious which pocket you're going to pot it into, right? In the game, I feel as a new person that's coming to the game, that maybe someone started doing it and then everyone else started doing it because that first person started doing it. But you don't have to enforce it, you know what I mean? Like, even on a Thursday night down the Gold Coast, I've never called anyone
for non-nomination.
Well, I mean, unless they've got a bit of history and they've done it to me or something, and anyone that I don't have any sort of history with or whatever, I would never ever call it because to me it doesn't make any difference to the outcome of the game. If there's a red over the pocket and the white's right next to it, in A grade, and they aim for the ball and they knock it in, everyone knows they went for that ball, right? But again, what I'm trying to say there is that it's the rule set that's the issue because it allows people to make those calls, but in all honesty, in snooker or something like that, it's much more of a gentleman sort of game rather than arguing over semantics.
I believe in sportsmanship, and if you need to take a frame like that or try and impose something for something so dicky, I've lost respect for you. Okay, and that's just me. And that's cool. So anyway, we won't touch on that anymore. All I can say is, Jesse, congratulations, brother.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you for being on a part of the card, and I hope you walk away from this happy happy, your backers are happy. I thought you played some good stuff, but it's a learning curve.
100%. Yeah, mentally, that was the draining part was the bit where that was the hardest bit for me halfway through. But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty happy with everything as well. And yeah, thanks for putting it on. And I may play again, I may not. See how I go. I have to do a review.
Okay, cool. Have a review.
Yeah.
Think about it. Okay.
Maybe race at 9 instead of 11.
Yeah, possibly. Thanks for playing, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
And we'll touch base soon. And if you'd like to jump on this again, let's do it.
No worries, good on you.
Thanks,
Very
Jesse.
much,
Good on you, mate. Well
Appreciate
played. Okay, thanks, guys. We better get back to a bit more commentary on here, but we'll get over a couple of players that are playing on the cards. What have we got? 7-6, I'm not sure. 7-6, James Moran, and 5-4, Brett King. And obviously how long have we got? We've got another hour and a half. Okay, they're going okay. So we'll get... who will we get? Let me just pause this for a second and go for a walk, see if we can find a couple of commentators. I'll save myself for the main events.
Robbie's rules are world rules, just normal world. Oh no, sorry, I did tell him not to. All right. Oh, dearie me. So, James and Robbie are 9'8" and 6'5". Brett. So a little bit of commotion just then was that Robbie gave Brett King 2 shots. And because Brett had ball in hand 2 shots, he went to the toilet. So Robbie K went to the toilet, and by the time he came back, well, actually, he wasn't even back. Brett had finished the frame, racked the balls, and technically it was ready to break. So yeah. So it was like, where's Robbie? He's disappeared in the middle of the match. So the main event players are starting to rock up now. They'll get it on shortly. Stream says excellent condition. I did just have it was just a bit slow there for a second. So everything looks fine on my end. I will just double check again. We've got 9-all with James Moran, Robbie Sunderland. Every now and then, here too. Okay. So. Got to remember, it's been going for. How long have I been going for? Since 10 o'clock this morning. We've got plenty of data. All good, Dan. I just came back to the table and saw that it. Oh, he'd see it says no data again. There's no data here, but yet it's going. It's still ticking over. No, I've got my own personal internet dongle connected to it. So now it says excellent condition. Yeah, I've got a little 4G dongle. Okay, thanks, Shan. Whatever, Shannon. Fingers crossed we don't have to get the third stream set up because we've just reset that table back up and covered it back up for the main event. Who knows? Yeah, he's my 5G dongle. Actually, no, because he doesn't. He's actually probably 3G because he doesn't move fast enough. Let's pick on Brent. Stop him. Have you watched your match back yet, Shell? I don't know, Brent's nowhere to be seen right now. I said, can I have a chat with you for a minute? I pull him aside, have a little chat, tail between the legs and off he trots. Only twice. Oh, funny. Yes, the girls played really well last night in our first ladies event. So if any ladies want to get it on, you know, in a money match, just reach out to Brent and yeah, we can try and make something happen. So we've got 6 alls and 9 nines. Close matches. Oh. I was talking with who was it? It was with Jessie, and I'm a massive believer that the boys need to have lollies at a certain amount of frames played. They've got to have something. Ah, did you see that?
I know, right? How rude.
How rude. At least he brings you coffee. What man brings you coffee? Only this man.
It's not a coffee, it's a hot chocolate.
Oh, nice hot chocolate. Look at that. Hot chocolate. Oh, with sprinkles on top. It's about the only thing I drink. I don't drink tea or coffee. Oh, oh, oh. That'll do.
Oh, definitely a coffee girl, but I need to sleep tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I'll sleep tonight. By the time I get home. Who would pay to see the 2 girls get it on? Funny, Patrick. That came out the wrong way, really, didn't it? Yes. So James is on red. He really just needs to, I think, clip off that top one. What's he going to do? Although they're not too bad, he's got them. They do go. Oh, look out, I've started to yawn. Oh God, no. I do need the lollies. Good shot. So that's a foul, 2 visits on for Brett King. That's why we went to the Caxton. Shit, I thought my he's a big boy. Right. I need to pull my table back. I thought I was back far enough. Right. Yeah. Who's reffing this game? No one. I guess I am.
Okay, so I've ordered us chicken tender thingies.
Well,
Chicken tender.
I'm happy with a chicken toasty.
You want a chicken
I
toasty?
love my little chicken
Well, we've got
toasties.
chicken tenderies coming or something, and I've got a lamb thingy or something. I don't know. And our bill is $733.
It is not. I wouldn't want to be. I'll kill you. Did you hear that, viewers?
Any commentary here?
Yeah. Are you going to do it? Why not? You should be. Just going to mute this for 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so James is on the hill. Been a really good match, the James Robbie match. This James Robbie match has been a really good match. It's just been tit for tat, tit for tat. Neither of them have really gotten too far in front. It's
Looks like an awesome match.
yep.
Okay.
Robbie K's been getting a few dumping the white a bit. And Robbie S has done that a few times actually in this match. So maybe he could have been a little bit more in you know.
Looks like it's been played in really good spirits.
It has. The two of them have been really good.
Okay, so first shot's just a wasted shot. And they just get that into an on position or whatever they do, and then they just take their yellows or whatever they want to go for, and away they go.
I should really do this. if by 7, I'll investigate where these two are at 7 o'clock, which is 15 minutes.
Isn't it 7:30?
Yeah.
Isn't it 7:30 that
Yeah.
we've got to worry about changing them to tables?
Yes. 30 seconds.
We've made up, man.
Just unbelievable. I love how they just all talk to each other.
Okay, I need some more money for
Oh,
tonight.
Brent.
22. James on the black here, cuts in the centre.
For the win. That was for the win. James Wynn 11-9 versus Robbie Sunderland. So that is that for that match. Congratulations to James. Yeah. Can you let the boys know that I'm going to need to take a photo at some point, please? Just ask them what they would like to do. If they want the photo straight away, that's fine. Just going to mute this, guys, because I've got to take a photo. Sorry, guys, I'm just having something to eat, so we're just not. We can't leave we can't leave it unmuted because of the music in the background. So I'm just going to mute this for a little while. Sorry, guys, we just had to do a bit of a replay on site to check the last shot played by Brett for the red into the centre pocket. Robbie thought it was a foul, that it hit the yellow first. We just did the video replay and it wasn't. Very, very close, but not. Oh, sorry, still eating.
Mate, every time I looked over at you, Robbie, you were just no emotion, enjoying yourself. I love good spirit.
Yeah,
And your composure's great. It didn't look. You never look flustered. It's a really good trait to have in this game when you're playing, trying to play solid pool. To have that kind of nature is going to help you moving forward.
Yeah, I think going into it, I thought of myself as the underdog. Kind of had a little bit less pressure on myself because of that. Probably took about maybe like 9 frames, maybe by the time it was 5-4 to finally settle in.
Yeah.
The camera pressure was just
You just felt it a bit?
daunting, yeah. Had to take
Well,
deep breaths
you held it good. I looked over you and you were like a poker face.
yeah, good, I'm glad.
You were solid.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen you play much, and I was impressed.
Thanks.
So wow, it was actually anyone's, that match.
Yeah.
And unfortunate that last one where you've come off the table. It doesn't come off the table. You're sitting pretty. You run the rack then to go. What was 10-9?
Would have been 10 all.
10 all. Was it? Oh, so he got beat 11-9.
He won the lag, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That's just it. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I had a good time.
Did you?
Yeah. It took me a while to settle in, but
Yeah.
once I settled in, I was having a good time. Once I settled in, I was having a good time. And Yeah, when he was about, I think he was 6-9 up maybe.
Yep.
Or after a 6-all, I kind of just settled down, just thought, just don't miss a pot or you're going to lose, get embarrassed yourself, just pot out, just keep going. And just play the game I wanted to play. I didn't want to change my game to play tighter because it wouldn't have suited me and I would have probably just screwed it up anyway. And then there was that second last frame. I've seen I could play the red off that yellow over the pocket, open up the black. And then I was so focused on trying to get on that red, I just made a mess of it, missed the cut on the top. And
It was just tit for tat, like Nessie said, all the way. Just played in the greatest spirit ever.
Yeah.
It was just a couple of mates having a game on a
Yeah.
Saturday arvo.
Yeah.
And that's the way you want these.
Yeah,
No
it's
animosity, no dramas, no calls of you didn't call foul snooker
Yeah,
or you didn't
yeah.
do it. But, I mean, if that happened in your game, there's no way in the world used to would say, hey, that's a foul.
Yeah, exactly.
It just wouldn't happen, okay? But that's not taking anything away from the other people that got into the dispute, but you could just see the way the game was played.
Yeah, and neither of us were really getting lucky. We both had runs, but like I said before, he didn't get a call off the break until his 6th break, and he might have got a bit stiff in other spots. So I think it kind of balanced out. So I don't think either of us had any negative emotion towards it.
You said that you felt you were an underdog going in. Did you feel it was a fair matchup?
I did. Yeah, I was happy playing Jimbo. I know I can beat him, and I know. I feel like it was a bit of a coin flip, but
Okay.
he's got a lot more experience than me. I've only been playing for probably like 4 years now.
Well, full
So
credit
he's-
for you for taking the match on, because I wasn't able to say whether you were favourite, non-favourite, because I haven't seen enough of you. But from what I seen, I thought it was a coin flip. There was nothing in it. In fact, possibly if you were to dissect it, it might have been a couple of them breaks that come off the table.
Oh, it's probably the time. I knocked in the black twice
Oh,
out of turn.
Okay.
There was one I knew it was going to happen, and I went for it anyway because I thought if I hit the pot, I won't knock it in. And I've missed the pot, knocked the black in. That was like, I don't know, maybe 5th frame or something. And then there was that maybe 8-6. I missed the cut and then opened up the pack and knocked the black in. So those were a bit disappointing, but take the good luck with the bad.
mate, great attitude. I'd love to see you again on these.
I'd love to be here again.
Okay, if you feel that this is for you, we find the right opponent again, we talk about it. Okay, I know your standard now,
Yeah.
and I can suggest games to you, and you can say, yeah, I'll play him, whatever,
sounds good.
and we move on. Thank you for playing.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Jimbo. I was just saying to Robbie, I just sitting back watching him. Just a real carefree fella.
Yeah.
Just a real carefree, what a beautiful bloke. Just sitting back, no expression, just very calm.
Yeah.
Didn't look flustered, said he was feeling it inside,
Yeah.
but no emotion. I think it's a really big start to become a good pool player.
I agree with you, because he said he was feeling it, but he didn't miss many pots. His long potting and his potting in general, middle of the pocket every time.
That's right.
He's like, if I said anything to him, a little bit of advice was, I said, try not to do as much with the white ball and trust your potting, because your potting's so good, and you sometimes run a little bit far with the white ball, trying to maybe do a little bit too much.
Yep.
But like, he is, if he can rein the white ball in, he'd be a very, very good player.
What's so good is I think the attitude goes a long way in a player. Your attitude, it speaks volumes for me. If you've got a good attitude, you can sit there and you can be poker faced and you can suck up the occasion. You can still hit the back of the pocket like you were saying when you're playing for $2,000 and it's your first one.
Yeah.
What are we looking at for this bloke in the future?
Oh,
If he dedicates to the sport.
mate, world's his oyster. Like he's got all the tools. He can hit a ball. He's got great cue action. He can hit middle of the ball, middle pocket. It's up to him. It's up to him.
So that's why I say that's what I like. It's a big start when you've got the right attitude and you got composed. And then it's just about getting the skill level to the level.
Yeah, and he's not afraid. He's not one bit afraid.
And he's attacking, and that's the way Paul's going, the attacking style. Jimbo, you were solid tonight, mate.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd say, mate. Solid. It wasn't nothing spectacular. Solid, but done enough.
How does how do you find it out there now? You've had a few now. How many you had now, Mike? Was that your third or your second?
Second on your card, yeah. I've done a couple on Christos's as well. So,
you feel you're better for the run each time?
Yeah, I'd like to probably do it a little bit more regular because you kind of forget what it's about all the time. So, maybe get into a few more of them, and yeah, just build it up a little bit.
Well, we go again on the 29th of October. I'll head off the main event in that one. I'll be playing Justin Thursby. So,
Oh, very nice. Queensland champ.
The Queensland champion. So, and that'll bring a bit of a crowd.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have players like yourself having another crack with
I'll
the
be
right
keen, mate.
with the right person. As you said, you don't really mind.
Well, you gotta back for yourself.
We asked you about it, and you've never been a drama. You were so ready. Yeah, I'm in. Get us in. What are we playing for? What, 1,000, 2,000? Yeah, yep. Let's play.
Yeah.
It's the right attitude, and I like the attitude. Now, what had been going on tonight around us, and you had a debacle over here and all this, that was never going to happen in your match.
No. But
You would never ever foul someone for once they were granted a ball in hand because he grabbed it or they grabbed it.
yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
We actually told Scott before the match. I said, "Oh, you're going to time it. Just call the last 10 seconds, and we'll take our own white balls." We both said it straight away,
Beautiful.
and that's it. So
Moving forward, it'll never happen again what's happened today, because twice today they wanted to foul someone after they'd asked the referee if it was a foul snooker, but they actually picked up the white ball.
right,
Now, I can't handle that I can't handle that call. Okay, and from now on, I'm going to say to the players, if you're granted it, you can pick it up.
yeah.
All right, I mean, this is what happens when we play comp night. We just say to the player, mate, foul snooker, and then you go ball in hand, well, then you pick it up. What's the difference? There's no difference for me,
it's not
unless they're very close, and then you say to the referee, can you grab it?
Yeah, unless if there's a fear of moving another ball.
If it's a fear of moving another ball, well, then of course, you say to the referee, hey, listen, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You grab that. But today's been quite good. I love watching you play today, and I can't wait to see you go again.
Yeah, mate.
I look forward to seeing you go, and we find the right opponent, and hopefully we get another win for you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
And until next time.
Yeah, thanks to you and Nessie.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Also, hello, mate. How you going, bud?
Another one done. Yeah. Just can you flick me a message?
I thought this was supposed to be. Or are they playing the same time as my match?
Yeah, they're playing at the same time.
What's the score? 7-8.
8-7 first to 13.
All right, I need you to move, doll. If you're not going to talk on that, can you mute it?
Yes, I'm going to
Okay, guys, we've had to relocate one of the tables, so I'm going to stop this stream and start another. And then we're going to get the main event on very shortly. So I will post the link again. So go and grab a drink, come back in 5. We are 8-all in the Robbie and Brett match. And we'll see you shortly.